Hello, I am Dan Stoehr, Director of Reach Ministries. Thank you for joining us this week. This year, Reach is celebrating our 25th anniversary. That's 25 years of fostering safe community for children and their families throughout the Pacific Northwest who are ejected because of HIV/AIDS. In a way, it's sad that we're still needed, but we do exist today because the stigma around HIV is as bad as it was in the 1980s. And I understand that we don't hear so much about that anymore, but every year Reach welcomes many new families with recent heartbreaking stories. Our vision for them and for everybody in Reach is that they are strengthened to flourish with dignity and self-worth, and find ways to rise above the persistent rejection and isolation. Our basic human need for relationship is why rejection and isolation crush us. Research shows that kids with HIV are touchless. And right now, aren't we all experiencing avoidance and less touch? When's the last time you could hug your parents or your grandkids? Or when you take a walk and somebody approaches, we have to take those wide steps around each other or cross the street. We know why we're doing it, but it still feels bad. Well, consider this. Right now, we are all getting just a small taste of what it's like for kids with HIV all the time. Try to imagine what constant, utter rejection is like, even from your family and your closest friends. For a lifetime condition you have no power to change and in no way changes who you are. In our family videos, you will hear some painful experiences. If left unattended, the results are chronic anxiety, severe depression, and even PTSD, because HIV status prompted cruel, even physical mistreatment. Consider Marcus, a young adult who's been with Reach since he was a toddler. Just a few years ago in high school, a girlfriend's mom tried to get a restraining order against him. Why? Because he has HIV. And the girl's uncle physically confronted Marcus to keep him away from the family. No more girlfriend. Marcus told me I have to really pick and choose who I tell, because most people assume that I've brought this on myself. Or do I really have to explain all about how my mom got HIV and passed it on to me? Today, Marcus is afraid of coronavirus. You see, he had a temporary interruption to his health care, and his immune system may be compromised. I can hear the angst in his voice. Why is my company considered essential? I'm surrounded every day by people who aren't taking this seriously, and I can't tell my boss I have HIV. I'm pretty sure he would fire me. Well, we spent some time on the phone and texting and talked all through that and sorted out his health care. And it's these kinds of relationships of deep trust that we're so privileged to have, through which our young people feel safe to reach out for support. Well, this is a good time for some facts. Effective medications allow people with HIV to live reasonably long and healthy lives, but there is still no cure. There are only 4 bodily fluids that carry HIV: blood, of course, and breast milk, and male and female sexual fluids. Therefore, HIV is transmitted through unprotected sex, sometimes forced, and through the birth process, breastfeeding, or sharing needles for drugs. Please hear me. You cannot get HIV from hugging or kissing or coughing or sneezing or perspiration or even sharing your drinks or eating utensils. In 25 years, no staff member or volunteer has ever contracted HIV from a Reach family. Yet the stigma persists. The antidote? We believe hope is an essential component of flourishing. Not the fleeting, I hope it doesn't rain today. We're talking about the kind of hope that you can acquire and develop based on your inherent gifts and strengths and looking out beyond yourself and claiming some purpose in your life. That is enduring hope. And Reach provides the community, the tools, and the cheerleading to help our families build hope. One new parent told us, before I came to Reach, I was feeling so low. But now I feel like I can step up and claim joy in my workplace, my relationships, in all areas of my life. I mean, did you hear that? She chose to claim joy. This week is about showing you how Reach comes alongside our families for the long haul, and to cast a vision for how you might choose to join us in our work. 3 years ago, we were serving 348 children, family members, and young adults. Yet state health department statistics told us there were hundreds more infants through 24-year-olds in the Pacific Northwest with HIV. At this event in 2018, we cast a vision to grow by 50, that's 50%, in 5 years. Well, our outreach initiatives are working. And in the past 2 years, because of the support of our Circle Hope Society members and many others, we have welcomed 105 new people who need us. That's 31% growth in just 2 years. We're over halfway to our goal to grow by 50%. In dollars, the gap we need to fill is $94,600. That's what we need to sustain our current level of growth and to welcome many more new kids and families to Reach this year. Now, please watch videos of 3 families who mustered the courage to share their stories. And for 2 of them, we had to mask their identities because they just can't risk being outed. Then please watch Pastor Aaron Stoehr of University Place Presbyterian Church, a mission partner with Reach, share how you can help. Thank you, be blessed, and have a wonderful week.